Oh, hello there YouTube, I didn't see you over there when we're all over here having much more fun. We're still going to be doing Jacob and Esau because I want to get them done. I'll probably still do the Grittier mode off camera. But we need Hush and we need the Corpse. And you can't do those two on the same run because I don't think Super Mom ever opens up. Oh no, you never go to the womb. So yeah, we can't. We'll just have to play it by ear and see which one is more likely, I guess. Oh, and thank you, chat, for annoying YouTube with my alerts. Thank you, Red Wrist, for 60 months with a tier 2. Time moves. Unless you have the time stone, of course, and then it's your B word. You know, the B word I'm trying to say less because I keep on calling everything and everybody B words. And thank you, Rosewood Author, for using your Twitch Prime as well. And we were discussing... yeah, actually, let's do it this way. All stats up for the one that needs it, and then fire rate for the one that already has bad damage. That's a very good first item room. I should probably, like, if we get a really, really good run, Hush is probably the target, because Hush is harder than the, well... Hush is harder than the Corpse because it's earlier than the Corpse, so the run is less likely to be stupid good by the time you have to fight him. Alright, so wait, my... Oh yeah, the seed is Fact Tap 4. At least that's more amusing than the time it was literally RAPE. That happened. So yeah, on the most cursed of days, which for us is Thursday tomorrow, we're going to be trying new games because Valinar found a list of like cooperative games at 3 AM on Steam. He pitched 4 of them, I think, in Discord. I looked at them this morning. And 2 of them I'm willing to try. So tomorrow we will be trying Heroes of Hammerwatch, which is a roguelike 2D gauntlet kind of thing. Gauntlet as in the game Gauntlet, if you're old enough to remember those. As far as I can tell, anyway. And the Survivalists, which is an offshoot of the Escapists. It's the same engine as the Escapists 2, but it's like Don't Starve without the big monster that destroys your game when you're having fun 2 days in or whatever. So we'll be trying those tomorrow because I did say we'd be doing Outriders today, so I intend to stick to that. And we probably won't be playing any Isaac because I'll play some Good Life and piss on more things, which is the common theme. Amazon didn't deliver your jerky yesterday. Amazon has been having some issues. Although I do have a story... Oh god! I do have a story related to deliveries and whatnot, but it's part of a larger story, so I'd rather wait... Damn it. I'd rather wait till more people are in so I don't have to restart the story. Yep, we'll just go for the boss, why not? I shall destroy you with my High Priestess. Goodbye. She doesn't seem that high to me. So that's luck and speed, so the speed is basically for both of them, so it doesn't matter. Let's do it this way. They're not in sync. They're still... There we are. And the luck goes to Esau. So yeah, I think I'll aim for Hush. So we just need to go normal route and go fast. That's all we need to do. Hello, look, hello, Lily. Amazon being down yesterday made your school's website be down during online finals? Oh god. Well, they wouldn't hold that against the students, obviously, so hopefully it's fine. Are the services back up? We were meant to have like more power outages and whatnot because of that second storm that hit, but it never hit us badly here. Certainly not as bad as Storm Alden, whatever they called it. Although there are some bits further north than me that have no power in Scotland still, as a result of the second storm. I would like that, so I'll go get it. Because if I give it to Jacob, there's a chance we'll get a deal. Ooh. Yeah, some of their services were down. I don't remember what caused it. I noticed it during the stream when I was browsing. When I was browsing BBC News during a stream, as I often do. Can't remember when I did it. I think it was when we were waiting on loading screen. Oh, when we were waiting on votes during Vermintide. That's what it was. The Chaos Waste votes are a little long sometimes. Come to me, little spider. Little spider. No, not that way. Bomb. Also, stop dilly-dallying. We're on a timer here. We've got to get down to Hush in 30 minutes. That one can go to Esau. I missed the item room. We're doing this now so I can get the deal with the devil, ideally. Well, thank you to everyone who contributed to the hype train. I unfortunately have all the level 1 emotes. Wait, it was at level 2. Oh, but it needs to finish level 2, doesn't it? The Switch do be wanting your money. Blah. Ooh, two very good choices. We'll just do that and that. That is the Eye of the Occult and Sword of Damocles, which I do need to pick up, but I ain't picking it up right now. The reason I need to pick it up once is so that it fills out in the journal of items. Like, unlocking it I don't think fills it out. I believe you have to pick it up, but I might be wrong. At least that's the way it used to work. You had to pick up an item for it to count. But I'm very, very likely to get constantly hit as Jacob and Esau, so I'm not taking an item that will start to have a chance to kill me as soon as I do get hit. Because that would be dumb. You're bidding on an all-in for the Batman anime again? Well, don't pay too much for it. The playthrough, the test playthrough I did of that is live on Friday, by the way. Yeah. We're getting really good items, incidentally. 230, that seems pretty good. If it's for the all-in. That's less than I paid for it on Kickstarter, I think. Well, I don't remember at this point. I accidentally walked into the curse room because I wasn't paying attention. Checkmate, attention span. This is only the second floor, oh my god, I'm going so slowly. I am ready to film the next one as well, but I don't know if I'm going to wait first to see if anybody points out any like super egregious rule things. Like, I don't really care if I forgot occasional things and I already know I used the wrong dice for Robin. But anything like core to the rules. Because the second tutorial mission is actually pretty complicated in the sense that it brings in a lot more... I was going to say eccentricities, but that's not the word. Nuances. I don't remember what... Is that the tentacle that grabs people? What is it? Tell me what the other one is. It didn't tell me what the other one is. Oh, okay. It's the one that gives you a spine of tears or something? That's definitely not going to get complicated to follow, in case you were curious. So I have mine already. I posted the unboxing like a week ago. 9 days ago, in fact. I was checking if anyone else was playing it on YouTube just before the stream. A few people have unboxed it as well as I did, but not a single person has actually done a video of themselves playing it, which is often the way. I got a comment on my Resident Evil 3 miniature game playthrough the other day saying, hey, you're the only person who played this through on YouTube. 100% of the market! It's a small market, but whatever. What? Oh, did he run into me as he died? Oh, the fire shots out diagonally, that's what it is. I'm dodging as if they're the other ones. How foolish of me. The tear tentacle was getting pretty long. I believe the US shipping is a little bit more delayed than everywhere else because your shipping is going through it's doing a thing. Son of a bitch, I went out of my way to walk into every one of those shots. Oh, Trunks. Well, he is getting pretty destroyed, so that's a good sign, but I need ideally generating health in some variety. One of them is an HP up. Give that to Esau. Give the tears to Jacob. I don't remember what that is, but I remember it's not that good, and we'll go because we need to go quickly. Has everyone watched Hawkeye episode 4 that aired today yet? It was good. I think I preferred last week's, but today's was good. Without spoilers, I enjoy how miserable Hawkeye is. I don't mean the show, I mean the man. The show is fairly upbeat. I backed out of the Monster Hunter Kickstarter while the campaign was still ongoing. But not since it finished. If there was an easy way to do so, I would have done that for Birdsong already, and that's not shipping until May next year.
It was worth it!
Also, they did an update today with like, here's what the PVC models are going to look like. I kind of feel like they look garbage. But that might just be because they're production level, I'm not sure. Or not production level, like pre-production. Thank you Scrum Dunger for 60 months in a row with a tier 1 sub. Yes, Valinar stayed with it as well, I believe. Remember when Steamforge, I almost said Night Models, Force of Habit. Remember when Steamforge thought it was acceptable that they'd just include rules for fighting in Azure Rathalos and Black Diablos, was it? And they just expected you to use the same miniature that you would already have painted to look like the other species? And then they put in like a cardboard one or something? Or like a see-through one? What did they do? Like, what was the compromise they reached for that? They did something. What's going on with it? It's in production. Turnaround time on a miniature game, especially one via Kickstarter, is usually a year. Barring delays because of global pandemics or stuff like that. It's usually a year. Same model, different colour plastic. That was it. Yes, Emperor, Penguin and KG Beast hit like trucks, that's what they're for. And KG Beast does surprisingly well in close combat despite having one hand. Well, he has both hands, but one hand is a gun. Because there is a role called one-handed, but for some reason he doesn't have it. Hello, Shells. Well, I'm guessing this is good for you and this is good for you. I have some regrets. Mainly that Jacob's range is now just utterly gone to P. We know where the secret room is, but I don't want to go back. Yeah, we're okay for time, but not super great. So let's go fight the boss. What was I talking about before I got sidetracked about Monster Hunter World? I was going to go on to a topic of conversation and I've forgotten what it is now. For once I wasn't going to talk about miniatures and you got me on them. Well, that's one way to kill you. Yeah, we don't know what we're taking, but I have a feeling this is the right way. That's fine. Your local store finally got the Bloodborne board game? Well, yeah, sorry, when I say a year turnaround, that I mean to fulfill the Kickstarter. If you're waiting for it to go to retail, it's usually like a year and a half at least. And Steamforged in particular are really... Oh, I remember what the topic of conversation was now, but hang on. Steamforged in particular are really bad for just cranking the RRP when they release out of Kickstarter. Like, they're what they tried to get for the Devil May Cry miniature game that barely made its target. Like, it's the worst Kickstarter they've done in terms of success. And they thought, yeah, well, now that it's at retail, let's just like triple. Well, it wasn't quite tripling. It was slightly more than doubling the price. That'll definitely make people buy it, even though it had no interest at Kickstarter. The thing I was going to mention, because we were talking about Monster Hunter, this is what reminded me, is there's a rumour going around that following in Ubisoft's steps, oh my god, just get hit by everything. Following in Ubisoft's steps, Capcom will also be putting NFTs into their games. And I was just imagining like how would they implement it into Monster Hunter. They'll probably just be implementing it into their fighting games because those people were already, you know, complacent to microtransactions and whatnot. Isn't really the word. Like, they've got Stockholm syndrome. They're okay with the abuse of which they receive for being loyal customers to the series or franchise they enjoy. Like, can you imagine making a weapon from monster bits and it getting given like a unique symbol on it in Monster Hunter language, and that's yours and no one else's? I can see them doing something like that, because the stupid Ghost Recon thing Ubisoft is doing is like, here, have a gun with a unique serial number that no one will give a shit about except you. What is that little smiley man? We'll never know because I couldn't get it without making it disappear. Pointing your finger is rude, but we'll still take it. Oh yeah, did anyone actually read Ubisoft's like statement about their NFTs? They're like, yeah, but don't worry, we're using the least environmentally unfriendly method of funging our tokens, or whatever the hell you call it. It's like they're just... They're supervillains, but they're like the supervillains that are stupid, rather than like comic book evil like EA and such. They could easily have done something that isn't actually NFTs and just called it something similar to Full Idiots. Like, they could have used a similar system to what exists for like authentication of signatures. Like my signed poster of Kevin Conroy and Tara Strong. It has a little certificate. It has a little sticker on it for the company that got the official thing. I can go to that website and look up their database to put in the number and prove that it's number one of whatever, or you know, number of whatever of however many they signed, to prove that it's a real thing. No one else would care about that except me and maybe someone who wanted to buy it. And that's not destroying the environment to have that little database that I can go double check to make sure I've not bought a forgery. That's what NFTs are trying to be, but that's not what they are. Because their whole shtick is they are not centralized so that they can't be forged or something. We talked about this once during Isaac and my eyes glazed over. Both might as well just take it. I'd also like some spirit hearts so we don't die. But no angel fight. Good enough. Got the item room, we missed the shop. We need to go a little bit faster, so. They are stupid by nature and a byproduct of going slowly insane from being trapped inside for a year and a half. And potentially more going forwards. Oh yeah, has that press conference in the UK happened yet? They're going to announce more steps to combat the variant. My guess is it'll be some variation of, I kind of like watch what you're doing, get vaccinated and just hope that when you catch it don't die. Would be my guess. Who would have guessed that doing barely anything to combat the spread of a global pandemic would result in a worse version of it sprouting out and starting to kill us? The variant is not threatening to people who have been vaccinated, no. It apparently is very mild in that regard. Slightly different symptoms, muscle aches and whatnot instead of loss of taste and smell. Mostly in younger people for whatever reason. Maybe because they're not getting vaccinated, I don't know. The variant is lower of Omicron Persei, yes. I got hit by the hand, but I didn't get grabbed? I'll take it. That's what I wanted to use. Although, unfortunately, I put a bloody hole in the wrong place. Although, that would get me towards Hush quicker. Yara. Hey, I got my diamond in the end after all. Nice. Aha!
The High Priestess.
Most people are vaccinated now, right? That are able to. It's just that some people aren't of the age to be able to. Did I ever mention how hardcore my mother is? She got her booster shot vaccine, which is AstraZeneca, in the same week. She also got her flu jab. So yeah, just insert it all. It'll work its way through. It's fine. You for this.
A gift.
And then you for this. Oh, thank you, an anonymous gifter, for gifting 3 months to Police of Cake. You didn't just gift that to yourself, did you? 'Cause that's cheating. Whoever it was, thank you very much. Your sister got the booster and the flu shot on the same day. Okay, now you're just showing off. Ooh, what does Birthright do as Jacob and Esau? It gave them both each other's items! That's really good! Oh! Wait, did it do it for every single thing? No, not for every single thing. For the last 3 things? Oh, maybe it's everything on this floor and beyond? Because it's like the last 3 things that we picked up is now on both of them. Oh, if it was the whole thing, it would have been... We would have won easily. We're actually... Oh no, we're just slow for boss rush. Not that I would have wanted to do it anyway. This is interesting. This is a useful second secret room for once. Those don't usually exist. Okay, gotta speed up to get to Hush. 10 minutes to do 2 floors. Oh wait, one gave all the items to the other? Is that what happened? But there's only 3 items in common between the 2 of them. I don't think that's right. They both have Guardian Baby, the Bone, Heart, and Glitch Baby. We'll find out for sure when I pick up an item on the next floor, or maybe when we get the Polaroid in the negative. No, they didn't share that. Don't know what you are. It's got ×1 use on it and it's got a Zelda thing inside it. Okay, need to go fast. Let's press space and see what happens. I don't know what it did. I have 2 wisps now. Oh, I just noticed like the Trail of Tears thing is making a little umbilical cord in front of Jacob. It's disgusting. Also, I don't need to be in this room. Can I just leave? Because we're going to lose too much health otherwise, because these things suck. Oh hey, another dead end. I missed Book of Secrets already. You looked up what I did. Like, it's just enjoying not knowing things and learning them as you go dead. Like discovery. God, these things are awful as Jacob and Esau. I cannot keep up with their speed to dodge with both. Poor gurglings. Go back to the first floor. I wouldn't think we're going to kill Hush with such little HP, because I will not be able to dodge his shots with two people at the same time. I can barely do it with one. But there is a chance we'll get something that generates. Well, what could we get? Guppy's Paw? Well, yeah, Guppy's Paw can be in gold chest, right? No, its head can be. No, we would need to get Chaos from the shop on the Hush floor before going into the item rooms to see what's available, so that Chaos changes what's there. Has to be this way. The two choices aren't not knowing and knowing. It's just when you learn it. That's all. Oh, we might be bonioed. What? Well, I guess we can quickly try again. We'll see if we can get a good start. I don't know how that hit me. I thought the bottom one died and I was below the one on the right. I don't know. I thought I dodged it and killed the other one, but I guess I didn't. That's two good items. Okay, we can run with that. The taser and... oh, thank you. And Void Rage. And the speed affects them both anyway. Apparently it's going to be one of the... oh, I know why it's quiet. It's because bloody Halo Infinite's out and everyone's away playing that, right? I don't even understand what Halo Infinite is. Because it's not all the old games, because that was the Master Chief Collection or something, right? What is Halo Infinite? Oof. It's Halo 6 or 7. You're not sure? Oh yeah, it was meant to be a launch title for the new Xbox. I forgot about that. So it's just a new Halo then. No, don't ask which number a Kingdom Hearts game is. They just started taking the piss with those. Infested?
Pretty flat.
Oh no! Esau! Wow, we've not been having as much luck with what we get from Tinted Rocks now. So it's the final game in the second trilogy. I never really felt Halo needed a second trilogy. Although I didn't mind Halo 4? The one where Katana goes nuts and then like uses Shadow Clone Jutsu on the big bad at the end or something. It got really stupid. That's the last one I played. And I was like, that's enough. Hello, Trivate. That was 5. I don't think that was 5. I think it was 4. That was 4. Okay, I thought so. I liked Reach. Reach is a good game. I liked how depressing it was because everyone dies. Spoilers. Bone Tears on Esau. Pokey thing on Jacob. Don't you lecture me on Spartan lore, I read the books. I was that into Halo, and they suck. It's like reading point horror for a new generation. No, I'm not a Halo nerd anymore. I left that behind me. What is this? Soul of Judas. Now this is the one that just gives you the stab, which is Jacob and Esau is not going to work properly. I'm not going to use my last key going in there. I read one of the Mass Effect books. I read the one set before the first game with Saren and Keith David. Whatever he was called. Doesn't matter who is that currently. You for this, you for this. Neither for this. Then we go. No, not the elusive. No, Keith David wasn't the elusive man. Keith David was. Well, the elusive man was Michael Douglas? Who was it that was the elusive man again? It was someone famous. Martin Sheen, that was it. I always get those two confused. Don't ask why. AKA the real Principal Seymour Skinner. Although he didn't use his name in the credits. Because he didn't want to be associated with The Simpsons. Ow. Now you might be thinking of Saints Row 4, where Keith David played himself. Ostensibly playing his character from They Live. We've been getting that room layout a lot. Oh god, you have to hold control to use it as Esau. But if you're holding control, you go with Jacob, so it just doesn't work. Well, if you're using it as Esau. If I'd put it on Jacob, it would have been fine. I think so. Yeah, I think he did. And people liked his character enough they just retconned him dying. I didn't get the mod that makes them both fly, no. I don't even know if it's compatible with the one I'm using. Damn it. I knew it would be through the big room, I just wanted to believe it wasn't. What was I talking about Halo? Oh yeah, because I was saying today is Halo Infinite launch day, which is what I'm going to tell myself is why it's so quiet, to make myself feel better. Because Wednesdays aren't usually quiet. Thursdays, Fridays for sure. Usually Saturdays. But we'll still have time for another run after this one, I would imagine. So I could save the rest of my stories for that, although we're pretty early in this one. Not as good as the last run, which doesn't bode well for killing Hush. Or even getting to him. Oh, I'll take that. That is normal 2020. What else released this week? Hey, did that trailer drop for the Darkside Detective 2 DLC? Not yet. Don't know what time zone they're in. Three porn games? That's low. Destiny 2. Oh, you mean all connected to Bungie stuff? I see. So for folk who are really into that, that'll be like, this is their day. I don't know if there's much of a crossover between people who really like Halo and my stuff. By stuff I mean streams. There'll be a few, like some of the older folk probably enjoyed the early Halos like I did. That's Acid Baby. I think. They released the trailer? I could have sworn I checked before the stream. Is it on YouTube? The DLC is out on the 24th of December. Ah, they're doing another Christmas themed one then, like the Die Hard Gremlins crossover DLC we did for the first one. They released it right after it went live. If Amaricus, whose name I never say correctly, it comes in tonight, I'm gonna have words. He's our PR guy. How dare you make the trailer go live just when I goes live so I can't see it? How dare you? What does the trailer show? Does it give any inclination of what they're parodying? What else Christmas themed is there that they could do? A graveyard? Ah yes, the most Christmassy of all locations. Yeah, you can tell by the tagline, that's fine. Do I take more damage in a deal with the devil? Yes, the answer is yes. Yes, I do. This Christmas Detective Miss McQueen must die. Is that like Romeo Must Die, the Jet Li film that was basically Romeo and Juliet, but with gangsters? But what is Dooley's opinion on all this? Oh, I need that pill. The thing I love about that movie is that Jet Li could barely speak English, so he's just saying words. He has no idea what he's saying. Wow. Wasn't even the right way. What a weirdly shaped floor. It looks like a pickaxe. Well, on the off chance we don't end up doing another run today, I guess I can tell. The one story I had was, if you remember, which you probably don't because I didn't mention it for the 5.5 weeks, 6 weeks since first mentioning it. Today was my dentist appointment for a checkup. I had to wait 5 and a bit weeks, and now that I've had my checkup I have to wait 6.5 weeks to get treatment, and that's if everything doesn't close down again because of COVID. They wanted to do checkups first and then schedule treatment because they have to wear more PPE for treatment, apparently. But it did seem kind of silly to go in and sit down, and then she was like, okay, so what's been happening since I last saw you? And I'm like, okay, this filling fell out, this filling fell out, I think I broke this tooth here. And then she spent 5 minutes looking at them and was like, yep, those 3 things need done. And then she took an x-ray just to make sure there was nothing else wrong. And that was it. And now I have to wait 6 weeks to actually get them treated. Didn't see nearly as many Christmas trees as I thought it would on the way. I think I saw 2. Lots of wreaths, lots of like more subtle decorations. I feel like people are kind of toning it back for obvious reasons.
Infested.
There's quite a bit of dental issues. I haven't been to the dentist for 1.5 years. 3 old fillings fell out. I'd say I'm doing pretty well. So I've got to wait 6 weeks or 6.5 weeks. Get 2 of them done then, and then because the other one's on the other side, I have to do that one separately. Yeah, not new fillings, old fillings. I'm an adult, I take care of my teeth, I just didn't when I was a kid, that's all. It would suck, it has sucked. It's been over the course of the pandemic that these things have happened. One fell out fairly early into lockdown. And that was when it was like full lockdown, so it's like, no, unless you're in extreme pain, we can't do anything. Ooh, that was laggy.
Infested.
Infested? I can't not tongue at anything wrong in my mouth. I know what you mean and I agree, but did you have to say it that way? Oh, right, the other reason I'm bringing this up, because it's not a very interesting story. Although I will say on the way, like, my old dentist is back in where I used to live. So my mother had to give me a lift because the dentist closer to where I am now isn't taking new patients. Which I think I've mentioned on stream. But we went past a pretty old house and I kind of looked over and the roof was just completely gone. And I was like, oh wow, did that happen during the storm? And my mother was just like, oh, you didn't hear about the fire? The big fire in town? Like, no. So apparently some kids just went into an old abandoned house and just started a fire and burnt the roof off and all the insides. Why was that doubled up? Not that I'm complaining.
2 of hearts. Rules card.
The walls will harden over time. Time is also the essence. That's regarding boss rush. Yeah, as children, well, you know, I'm saying children because I want to believe that they can't possibly be people who are older than me. But I mean like teenagers, you know. But either way, to get to the appointment was for 8:30 in the morning. Left here about 10 past, quarter past. Well, maybe a bit earlier than that. Either way, point is, got back home and sitting on the mat. That was the wrong card. Oh well, I do that every time. Sitting on the mat. Oh, sorry you weren't in. You've missed a delivery from Royal Mail. It's like, but this isn't the time where the post delivers to me. What the hell is this? Apparently they tried to deliver a parcel to me literally 10 minutes after I'd left for the dentist. Oh, that doesn't work on bosses, huh? That makes sense. I'm fairly certain it's my order from Top Hat Hamster. Especially hearing that Luke got his today. And it's signed for, so they couldn't give it to a neighbour or anything like that. But I've never had a package delivered that, well, I think maybe once in all the time I've been here. But literally 10 minutes after I left, I couldn't believe it. The first time I leave the house for longer than like 20 minutes in a year, literally. And I miss a parcel. Like, you can't make it up. No, we're fast enough that I could get normal boss rush, but I don't need it, so we're not going to go in there. We're on par for Hush, that's all that matters. So I will go to the item room. Hello, Yellow, I do indeed have the nail tears.
Shot speed down.
Blah 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 blah. I also don't know what my HP is. And I just finished telling a story. This is the mod that they start with. There's options, more options, and even more options. The Bane Mask and the Tractor Beam Tears. Let's do that. Oh yes! I wondered what would break first. Your run? Or your mods? I've lost my ability to do a good Tom Hardy Bane. I need to listen to him mumble again. Or just watch Bane Cat, that's probably good enough. Sure. I don't remember who has less HP. I think they were about even. No stomping, bad stomper. Okay, we still made boss rush. That's amusing. If only I had the teleport. Oh yeah, the number of huge trees, I can't because I don't remember how much HP they have. The number of huge trees that we passed that had been felled by the Storm Alwyn, whatever it was called. they're all still sitting around because the council had to prioritise clearing the ones blocking roads and whatnot. So there's just huge trees that have tipped into other trees that have tipped onto like public paths, and they can't get around to doing them because the second storm rolled around and knocked down more trees. Well, in other areas, but yeah, there was like gigantic trees just crushing footpaths. It just shows how scary it was when the storm hit.
Did you see that, Zack?
Thank you, Evil Vice Chancellor, for using your Twitch Prime for 33 months. I wish I could count that high. That's not EVP. This is cohort. No relation. In political sense or
Did you see that, Zack?
biblical. I did, and thank you, Cyber Canadian. Welcome back. Twitch Primes are important to keep these possible. Well, actually, they'd probably still be possible as long as there's a pandemic going on. Like anything to pay the bills, you know what I mean? But fingers crossed when the pandemic ends, I'll still be able to do this as well. I constantly have like Vietnam flashbacks to like just the awful times I've had at the retail jobs I've worked in my life. The best part of the retail jobs I worked in my life was just talking to the public. Not in like customer transactions at the till, but just like when folk would just come in, like the older folk who just want to natter. Ugh. And we Scots do like our nattering, in case it isn't obvious. Taser you. That was always fun. Lit bulb is... Oh no, I touched the other penny, so I wanted the silver dollar to force a shop to spawn. Yeah, then I had to sell them like overpriced sugar pills. Yes, that was the part that made me want to leave the job. But the nice part was getting to talk to people and just chat to them. Ever tell the story about the farmer who was obsessed with drinking milk? I don't know if I should share this because I don't think she should have shared the story with me either, honestly. But she was looking for alternatives to milk because she just couldn't stop drinking milk. I was like, "How much milk do you drink?" And she's like, "I just drink it all the time." It's very strange. Like she was looking for just anything alternatives with like vitamins and yeah, even just porridge that she could mix with it and stuff like that. It was really like you know those shows that are like my weird food addiction and whatnot. It was like that. Although at least it wasn't like motor oil or something. It was cow milk because she worked on it. Maybe like fresh out the udder. Ugh. Maybe fresh out the udder just tastes better. I don't know. I'm gonna lurk for a bit and play Civ. Are you, or are you just too aroused by the milk story? But they fly. Your dad has a drone now in a beekeeping sense, or like a spy on your neighbor's sense? A library? There was a better way to do this, but whatever. That was the wrong one. He needs one more book. You need one more book. Have I not given Esau 3 books? Because these are the 2 books I want them to have. Hang on. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think they both have it now. Unrelated, you have a lesbian couple that just moved in next door. Nice. Get him, taser face. I would like to maintain this bone heart, so let's quickly nip back. There we go. Ah. Curse of get teleported, son. Thank you, Dr. Wizpuff, for 18 months with a tier 1 sub. We need a second Twitch baby name, and our second Twitch baby name will be Milk Lady. Take good care of them. Blah 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 blah. You love them? Good. Because you'll be taking care of them constantly. They're gonna have a very rough upbringing. That is a good amount of damage. Which is just as well, because I can't dodge all these bullets. We did indeed make it to the blue butthole. Oh, so it's for photography and stuff. Nothing to do with photography and your neighbours, presumably. Okay, we have enough keys to open. Well, let's see what's in here first. Okay, that's another key, that's fine. That's Tech 1, that's good. Any tinted rocks? No. Maybe. Oh, okay, that's a very long beaver. Don't really want either of these. I guess we'll just take that and ignore Yumheart. Took that on the wrong guy. We didn't even get another key. Okay, so we want Esau in front because he's got more health. So we want it like that. Okay, immediately get undone. Give me something good. Ghost baby, I think, or the other one. I mean, too scary. Whatever the other ghost is called, or beaver, whatever. I need Jacob behind. There we go. No. I don't need you on this side. I need you on the other. There we go. Okay, stay to this side. And see how much damage we're in. That's good damage. The farting from the mushroom shots is a little unfortunate. At the frequency it's happening, but that's okay. Worth killing if you have Serpent's Kiss. Those you have to kill though. Oh, actually no, he popped back up regardless. Okay, so this is Esau. You have to be in front. There we go. At least for 3 or 4 more hits. Now's the part where we're going to get hit constantly. He is almost dead, though. Stop hitting Jacob! Oh, there's hearts. Jacob, go! Go, Jacob, go! Get wrecked! Vanishing Twin has appeared in the basement. They don't need delirium, I've already got that. They just need corpse greed mode, so I guess we'll just go to Isaac. We'll just do a chest run. Not too shabby. Yeah, I haven't seen that otter, fine, otter, not beaver, guy's emotes for a while because the only person who usually uses them is Daniel, and I don't think he's been around for a little bit. Those are some thick Tech 1 beams. And there's 2 of them because of 2020. That's what was doing the damage. But you have them as well? Furry emotes, they do well. Except when it's a frog. We don't need that. Golden key would have been wonderful on the next floor though. It's just for fun, really. Blah 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 blah. Stop giving me shot speed downs. What's wrong with you? Oh, I see. Wait, it's a lady that has this? I would have put money on it being a guy. And that's his persona. Well, there you go. That's a mascot that would probably do well on that website that makes plushies of your mascot and sells it to your viewers. Oh, don't get separated. You don't need it to be a plushie of Sora to find a plushie of a border collie. It's another shield. Wrath in general is a Bomberman reference, yeah. Empty? Well, not even ghosts. Oh, okay, that would definitely be more unique. Isaac isn't over this. He still could be. My taser is going off constantly because of the charmed enemy that's with us. Anytime it gets close. It's not differentiating between friend and foe. That's the shot speed down. This is a dead end. Save that for the next floor. Yeah, merch store is different though. Like, there's an actual website that makes plushies of streamers' characters. They got approached by like the reputable one because there's a less reputable one apparently. But the minimum order is like 300, and there's no way we would have got to that. What is burping so much? Rick, is that you? I mean, this run is already a victory even if it doesn't end up being a literal one, so we're just kind of coasting here one way or the other. We got our unlock. There's one left to get that's not greed mode. Isaac. Destroy. Need them out of this farm as soon as possible. There we go. It hardly seems fair with where that appeared, but whatever. One more load should do it. Sorry, Esau, you need to take this one. Okay, it's fine. Did I use Jacob to push Esau in the way of the laser beam? Yes. I really should go back for the HP, but I don't really care if we die here, so... Because we're probably going to die a bunch trying to kill the corpses, these two anyway. And if not them, certainly greed mode. Oh. Wait, what does Ipecac Tech do? Does it make laser beams that destroy? Oh, it does. Awesome. I've got death rays. Exploding death rays. Ow! Oh no! I'm a genius, oh no. Get out of Esau's way. Unless you want to be exterminated. That's also with tractor beam as well that's doing that, I think. You can't get close to me. Don't even try. Because if you do, I'll kill us all. Ow, see? Oh yeah, I forgot that. Wheel of Fortune. I can see forever. Wheel of Fortune. Esau, I guess. Might as well go open up one of the other chests, or the other chest. That's Montezuma's Revenge. Just gonna leave that sitting there. Like the terrible, terrible item it is. No! Lust! You're not allowed to run into me. Restraining order. No! Okay, gotta be careful if there's a chest on the floor. Ow. Who had... Somebody had a syringe. It's off the screen. Oh wait, no, there it is. It's, the left is Jacob. Yes, okay. Just in case we get another one. Oh no. No, they're too fast. Infested. Retrovision. Ooh. Esau needs that. Oh, I thought that could be an item, but... What? I would like that luck up, please. Thank you. That's a really, really bad idea to take that on Jacob. I mean Esau, so I am. Does it work on this? Okay, never mind. I thought it would apply the tear effect to this, but it doesn't. See you later, Trunks. Take the chest. Call out to John. Oh, I see. The mushroom explosions are large as well. You might also say they're in charge. And Jacob gets this. Tears up. Sure, why not? In charge like Charles, yes. Yep. Old man. Be gone, monster tooth. This house is clean. Moderately. Oh. No! I saw it coming in as well. I couldn't do anything about it. That's fine, we got the unlock. What percentage of people have that unlock? Vanishing Twin. 3.9% of players. Good enough.